sip some tea tonight. We finna sip. Yeah, we about to sip some tea tonight. We about to sip some tea tonight. Sip, 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 sip some tea with me, yeah, baby. The tea is hot. The tea is hot. Yeah, the tea is hot. The tea is hot. Where's it hot at, Auntie Faye? The tea is hot. The tea is hot. Who I been telling y'all? The tea is hot. The tea is hot. Who I been telling y'all? Snitching and ditching and tied to and ooh, yeah. Baby, all these the feds. Has anybody seen? Where Black Youngster? Huh? Where Moneybag? Huh? Ooh, man, let's get on to it because it's late. But listen, we gonna go to Houston. We gonna go to Houston. Man, I've been seeing these content creators that been all in. Hush, on TV, hush, hush. Hush, y'all want me to. Ooh, the tea is hot, the tea is hot. Okay, so listen. We're going to Houston. I'm gonna show you the folk that got busted. They went to court. The feds is tying up loose ends and connecting these dots. Okay. Somebody been. No, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna stop. Somebody been in Auntie's fees bushes. Somebody's been in Auntie. Somebody's been sip. Sip. Sipping. That's okay. Sip with me, baby. Sip with me as long as we get some justice. Huh? I don't care. Sip. Ooh, and shake the hips. The 50 arrested in the fraud linked to the bail's bond. Baby, they round their asses up. You hear me? Big raid. Had to appear in court today. Let's hear this.
And many of their family members were in the back of the courtroom. My colleague here, Jonathan Mejia, had a chance to speak with many of those emotional family members. Jonathan, what did they tell you?
Yeah, Leslie, you was in that courtroom and you could just tell how emotional it was. It was an emotional day.
They got caught off guard, y'all. They getting busted. They thought they hit a lick.
If they knew this was going to happen, they would have never went to pay a bond.
Patrick, this is the Harris County Sheriff's Office. You have a warrant for your arrest. Come on through the front door.
They came to our house like they was the murderers. Law talking us in the law. It was very disrespectful where they came.
Yvette Brown, because that.
She said you could have said it nicely. You could have said it respectfully, Y'all didn't have to get on the loud mic and scream our name out. We know we did some bogus shit, but you didn't have to be disrespectful. Where they find her at? Huh? You want for them to respectfully arrest y'all for doing some bogus shit? Oh, okay. Oh.
They came to our house like they was the murderers. Law talking us in the law. It was very disrespectful where they came.
Yvette Brown recalls that early morning wake up, a scene she says felt like it was out of a movie.
It was hurtful to see them go through that for something that they didn't do.
Michael Ford Jr., Patrick Brown, and Cornelius Brown Jr. are all named as co-defendants in the bail bond scheme. Yvette says her son Patrick was serving time in jail for another incident. She hadn't seen her son in a year, so when she paid $19,000 in cash to Able Bonds to bail out her son who had a $500,000 bond, she thought it was a no-brainer.
They guaranteed to get my son out. I didn't know it was like this here. If I knew that, we went somewhere else.
In this video shared with Fox 26, you can see Patrick walk out of the home with his hands in the air. Family members tells us it seems that everyone who has been named a co-defendant is being targeted for their criminal history.
People did their time and paid their...
Been named a co-defendant is being targeted for their criminal history.
People did their time and paid their, the price for doing what they did. Stop judging us on our past. Let's move forward. This is wrong, the whole situation.
Derek and Destiny Washington, father and daughter, are also named as defendants in the scheme. Their family member tells us Derek was actually still in jail in the process of being bonded out, and Destiny had never stepped foot inside Able bail bonds.
They was trying to detain him. Like, how y'all detaining someone that was getting bonded out? How? He don't know what's going on. We gonna get through it. We all, even the other families, we all gonna get through it.
Former chief that was fired, resigned, or however he said he was forced. Now he's saying that he was a scapegoat. Ex-police chief in Houston. Same type of stuff going on in Memphis. I've been telling y'all that. They cousins. They brothers and sisters. Who brothers and sisters? Memphis and Houston. Yeah, they up under the same roof, baby.
Scapegoat. In an interview with the Houston Chronicle, former Houston Police Chief Troy Finner suggested he was targeted as the fall guy for a massive case shelving scandal he was actively seeking to rectify and which predated his tenure leading the department. Let's go back over the numbers. More than a quarter million criminal complaints suspended without investigation.
Suspended without investigation.
4,000 sexual assaults. Of those, nearly 100 rape cases with DNA evidence directly linking the crime to a previously arrested suspect were simply ignored. Finner says when he discovered the case suspension practice, he ordered it stopped, and yet it continued, which raised questions about his effectiveness.
Just like she
panel, does Troy Finner...
And he had started a process to correct it. I think my concern is that as chief, he knew where all the bodies were buried. He knew what had gone wrong. He knew who he had told to do what, and that had not happened. And I think that he alone had the opportunity to perhaps hold people accountable for who had made the bad decisions to allow this to continue.
See, he didn't do what he needed to do.
We haven't heard anything about the updates from You know, the situation since he left, we haven't seen any reports. You know, he was putting stuff out on the regular, and he was on taking payroll. All the shots. So he was taking all the shots. He was accepting responsibility. You could have fired him after the fact, and I'm sorry to see him go. I think he's an outstanding person.
Charles was talking this week, saying, "I haven't heard an update, sir."
I do, and actually, but shots. So he was taking all the shots. He was accepting responsibility. You could have fired him after the fact, and I'm sorry to see him go. I think he's an outstanding person.
Charles was talking this week, saying,
concern is accurate. He doesn't want to he wants to make sure that this scandal doesn't die with his leadership. You know, it doesn't just go away. And I think
I know we're gonna get a new police chief. And one of the things I do want to say that I agree with was what Paul Castro said. This was such an important investigation. While Finner was fired, that you all say that, you know, nothing else, not another word after it. And then you're going to say he retired, but then you said that he was fired. So y'all need to get this straight, because the police is all we have that we depend on for security here in Houston. So I'm looking forward to the report.
Can we pause for a cause and hit the like button before I show you the guy who was smuggling drugs in the Mr. Owens and his $30K and his family that has been arrested? Before we go to Finesse and JPRINCE. Can y'all hit the like button? I'll wait. Oh, I got a treat, y'all. I got that. Let me tell you what it is. Hold on. Hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Ooh, I got a Nolan's praline candy. It's praline on top of a piece of pound cake.
They say gave away his accomplices. All three are now locked up. And
can y'all see this? Oh dang, it ain't.
$30,000 at the end.
So this is the praline pound cake. Oh my God.
Enterprise in the Harris County Jail. The DA's office says one member was locked up and two others worked on the enterprise in the Harris County Jail. The DA is operating a criminal enterprise in the Harris County Jail. Operating a criminal enterprise in the Harris County Jail. The DA's office says one member was locked up and two others worked on the outside to launder money in the Harris County Jail. The DA's office says one member was locked up and two others worked on the outside to launder money. ABC 13's Micah Hatfield breaks down the shocking details.
The three family members all now reunited here at the Harris County Jail.
Reunited.
The district attorney's office called what they were up to a criminal enterprise. Now the almost $30,000 that the inmate had in his commissary account has been seized by the district attorney's office, which they say is potentially the first time this has ever happened in the county. Zone. The sheriff announced in November of last year additional measures inside the buildings to keep drugs, including drug-soaked papers, out. It seems Joshua Sinclair Owens found a way.
Joshua Sinclair Owens is who is in jail laundering money, smuggling. They say it's smuggling. Money laundering. Okay.
Out. It seems Joshua Sinclair Owens found a way around it.
He is currently making thousands upon thousands of dollars in the Harris County Jail, smuggling, distributing, and selling drugs within the jail.
Owens, who's in jail charged with murder, is accused of selling synthetic marijuana-soaked papers to other inmates from October of 2023 to June of 2024. Authorities say he was receiving payments on Cash App and having his stepsister, Lativia Bailey, and his cousin, Nathaniel Campbell, transfer the proceeds into his jail commissary account, raking up almost Cash App and having his stepsister, Lativia Bailey, and his cousin, Nathaniel Campbell, transfer the proceeds into his jail commissary account, raking up almost $30,000 in 8 months.
But this time we have not been able to establish a direct link as to who exactly is smuggling the drugs into the jail. But this is an ongoing investigation.
Charging documents show guards found the drug-soaked papers in Owens' cell in late March during the search. His recorded jail calls, they say, gave away his accomplices. All three are now locked up and facing up to life in prison for their engaging in organized crime charge. All three are now locked up and facing up to life in prison for their engaging in organized crime charge. 2 men, including an attorney and a jailer, were charged with smuggling drugs into the jail in the last year. Their cases, according to the DA's office, are not related.
Following an investigation into inmate deaths at the Harris County Jail. The arrests are tied to allegations of money laundering and drug smuggling within the facility. And today, District Attorney Kim Ogg held a news conference to talk about this. KPRC2's Candace Burns live in the newsroom with the latest. Sinclair Owens is currently serving a sentence for murder and other felonies, and is now accused of being involved in a criminal operation inside the Harris County Jail. Investigators revealed that 2 of his family members outside the jail, his stepsister and his cousin, were helping him with this crime. The Harris County District Attorney and is now accused of being involved in a criminal operation inside the Harris County Jail. Investigators revealed that 2 of his family members outside the jail, his stepsister and his cousin, were helping him with this crime. The Harris County District Attorney's Office says the investigation was initiated after several fentanyl-related inmate deaths. A special unit from the DA's office worked with the Sheriff's Department and discovered that Owens had been making thousands of dollars by smuggling, distributing, and selling drugs inside of the jail. Investigators say that in October of last year, he had $200 in his commissary account, but by June of this year,
that amount had grown to more than $28,000.
How that happened?
His investigators say that in October of last year, he had $200 in his commissary account, but by June of this year, that amount had grown to more than $28,000. His operation and associates were uncovered by listening to his phone conversations inside the jail. His stepsister, Lativia Bailey, and his cousin, Nathaniel Campbell, were both arrested in connection with this case. And the two helped Owens move the money and the drugs. All three of them are now facing life in prison. The DA's office is still investigating this case. More people could be charged in connection to this crime. It's unclear how many of the inmate deaths are linked to this single drug operation. In the news,
shout out to Trap, what is it, Tunes TV. Whack 100 said J. Prince Jr. is cooperating with FBI in Houston. Hello. Along with Finesse through time. Hello. Didn't I tell y'all this? Y'all really need to start listening. I told y'all this.
Big trouble. Now we all know that JPRINCE is allegedly set to hand the crown of Houston.
Y'all hit the like button.
To his son, JPRINCE Jr. Since the fall of rapper line, now Mob Ties is taking over the game, uniting hoods from Dallas to Houston. But
from where?
JPRINCE Jr.'s a rat.
He's tied to Finesse 2 times, a known rat, right? We provide the paperwork. And I'm asking myself, is this what the new gangster is?
So you're saying that you think that J. Prince Jr. was on the phone directing the feds to arrest 100?
Bro, ain't no way a female gonna call and tell me this shit 4 days ago, warning me, leave him alone. This dude is having weird conversations. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm thinking this regular's on the phone. And then, just today, I'm on the Clubhouse flow telling the story. They said, yo, they just came yesterday and picked up 100 people.
100 people where?
Feds in Houston.
Just random drug dealers from all over the city?
All over the city.
Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, they need to watch out down there.
Is any of this in the media at all, or this is all
definitely in the media?
Speculation. Okay.
All over the city.
Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, they need to watch out.
I remember when he found that rat in the pool.
This is all
definitely in the media.
Speculation. Okay.
You want to see it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Because you ain't keeping up with what.
I'm not. I come on here and you bring these
He's tied to Finesse.
But these are just rumors coming from Whack 100. What we do know
everybody
is
that's tied to Finesse. Didn't I tell y'all that?
And they have a new podcast that's supposed to shake the industry apart. Even more than Club Shay Shay did with Cat Williams. Charleston and Finesse are fighting crime together. Now we all know Finesse 2 times and Charleston White have been going back and forth for about a year. Charleston White hated Finesse 2 times and everything he stood for, especially his care over 11-year-old King. Now they finally meet face to face, man to man, and there's no smoke. Well, there was smoke, but no beef, if you know what I mean. After linking up with Charleston White, Finesse claims he's gonna make another 2 or 3 million to add to his net worth. They're definitely planning something big. Here's what Finesse 2 times posted about linking up with Charleston White. Finesse says, 5 million in the bank, and it's finna be 8 when I go make this play. He also posted these pictures, including Charleston White. Shout out to Charleston White and Finesse for linking up and squashing the beef. Let's take a look back at how all this got started and how the beef got squashed. From Charleston White calling CPS on Lil King to Finesse 2 times denouncing street gangs. You gotta check it out. Now, we all know that Shannon Sharp broke the internet with his Cat Williams interview, but Finesse 2 Times is teaming up with Charleston White, two enemies from different sides of the world, linking up. Even Lil King's gonna be there. Check it out.
Say what's up with it, Finesse. Say what's up with it, Lil King. Say, man, I just want to let y'all know. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay locked in. One of the biggest interviews that come to the internet, man. I think this one here gonna surpass Club Shay Shay and Cat Williams. Charleston White, Finesse 2 Times, and Lil King sitting down for an interview on Charleston White podcast, the game-related podcast, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Yeah. I got to talk to Finesse. I got to talk to Lil King. Not my will, but God's will. Yeah. It ain't my story, but it's for God's glory. But nah, man, we gonna sit down and have a real game-related interview, man. We gonna chop game, we gonna kick game, and we gonna go down there through there. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm excited about this one, man. And I share something with the homie. The nigga, I don't listen to too much. But yeah, I share it with the homie, nigga. I meditate to a few of your songs. I go talk to God, listening to some Finesse 2 Times songs. Y'all listen to that number, nigga. Yeah, I'm out. Stay tuned. The interview coming soon.
Damn, Will Charleston White posted this. Finesse 2 Times is on my top 3 playlist right now. He hated Finesse and wish he was locked back
now
up.
remember, he was just at Dolphland before they got raided.
Finesse 2 Times is on my top 3 playlist right now. Him, Mozzie, and MONEYBAGGYO. And you can see right here, Finesse 2 Times responded to the IG post with the Art of War helmet and the muscle emoji, showing that he appreciates Charleston White against gang violence on this recent interview online.
Leaving a lot of mothers heartless. Gangs is leaving a lot of brothers. There's little brothers, they leaving them without big brothers. They leaving the nephews without uncles. So it's like they falling into it because they falling victim to their community. They falling victim to the society. You see what I'm saying? So gangs suck. I don't rock with gangs. You know what I'm saying? Finesse gang is a label. And that's exactly what it is. And we ain't finessing people.
He lying.
Finesse 2 Times former security guard says that's a lie. He's definitely finessing the people. And your favorite rapper is definitely working with them. Let's take a look back at the story of Finesse 2 Times former security Big A. Now we all remember Finesse 2 Times homeboy in security named Big A. Well, Big A is no longer cool with Finesse 2 Times and Finesse Gang. After about 11 months ago, he was arrested in Miami for a crazy warrant he didn't even know existed from a long time ago. Since Big A left Finesse Gang and stopped hanging around Finesse, he's been slick exposing the rapper and everything he stands for. Big A claims he has proof that your favorite rapper's talking to the feds. Here's what Big A says. Big A says, I had a rap nigga tell me one time, and I still got all the messages, that at some point in your career, you gotta work with 12. The real police. Man said at a certain level, they don't call it snitching, they call it politicking. This clown ass nigga even went on to say, it's just certain things you can't do without police help. Damn. Big A also posted, if having money and fame come with locking folks up or telling on them, I don't want no parts of this shit. I'm straight. Could this be the reason Big A stopped hanging around Finesse and Finesse Gang? Now, although Big A hid the name of the rapper on these text messages you're about to see, we all know the one rapper that Big A hung around, and that will be Finesse 2 Times. But let's take a look at this text screenshot you see here. At the top left corner, you can see Big A texted this person 95 times. Who else other than Finesse 2 Times as a rapper would he be texting? So here's what Big A texts the rapper. Big A said, yeah, I remember and try to use that law with niggas. But how can you mirror a nigga hanging around Finesse and Finesse gang? Big A hung around, and that will be Finesse 2 times.
Take notes.
But let's take a look at this screenshot you see here. At the top left corner, you can see Big A text this person 95 times. Who else other than Finesse 2 times as a rapper would he be texting?
Ooh, I know.
So here's what Big A text the rapper. Big A said,
sick as a dog.
Yeah,
Moneybag too.
Trying to use that law with niggas. But how can you mirror a nigga if you putting up a smoke screen? You pretend. Put it like this. Can you mirror a rat or a real snake? It's only so long with niggas you can use that law on. Now here's the response Finesse allegedly sent back. You shouldn't be dealing with them at all, but if you do, it should be at least possible, unless there's an ulterior motive. You shouldn't deal with them long whatsoever. Remember this too, 5. The biggest drug lords and gang members cooperate with the government. The real 12, daily. The whole cartel knows this, but in certain things, you just can't do without police help.
The whole cartel?
It's the harsh reality. Now these text messages are
I told y'all.
rappers do work with the feds. However, it doesn't prove that Finesse 2 times wrote these messages. And is there any truth in this message?
Absolutely.
Do they use government officials to
yes.
do without police help? It's the harsh reality. Now, these text messages are proof that rappers do work with the feds. However, it doesn't prove that Finesse 2 times wrote these messages. And is there any truth in this message? Do big drug lords and cartels use government officials?
We just saw it.
What about rappers and CEOs? Do they have a hand to play in this as well, working with authorities? Do y'all remember some time back, Birdman's brother, Terrence Williams, spoke out? And he told a story about when he met up with Birdman, and Birdman had something in his trunk. And Birdman also had some henchmen watching, and those henchmen were police officers. Now this is the story told from Birdman's brother, if you all recall. So it is some truth in this. Some authorities do cross the line and work with criminals. As far as hip-hop is concerned, I'm not too sure about this one. Some people believe the inner works of the industry are all tied to the government and affiliates. But back to the inner works of the industry are all tied to the government and affiliates. Fans also feel everyone that beefs with Finesse eventually gets picked up by the feds or locked up. Damn. Now we all remember the beef between Honeycomb Brazy and Finesse. Honeycomb's locked up after being pulled over and got caught with no-way products and a blicky. But some fans felt like Finesse dropped a dime on Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy even told fans that Finesse snitched. Honeycomb did some research. We all witnessed them go back and forth. Finesse 2 times begged Young Boy to not beef and squash the whole situation, but Young Boy wouldn't have it and kept going at Finesse. Now he's locked up. Is it just a coincidence? And I know you heard about Stupid Duke. He was just locked up recently for conspiracy charges, and him and Finesse was going back and forth about a month ago. Who knows what's really going on between these guys? So calm and bold. Let me know